You girls are hilarious. Hilarious. Just walking along the railroad tracks here in Qualicum, and this is one huge, massive flush of BOLETE buttons here. Those are full grown, and these are all buttons, and buttons are the best because they're the youngest and most succulent for anything, for cooking right away fresh or for drying. I gotta dry out all of these, dehydrate them, and put them with my other batch that I've got. I've got a big batch of boletes already from last fall, so this is great. And this is only my second pile. I have another little pile just down the road. I couldn't carry them because I didn't bring a bag or anything like that. And yeah, so now I have to take the girls, take them back to the oops, let's see this there. Take them back to the truck and then get a bag and come back and get these. Oh, what a beautiful find. What a beautiful find. Okay, let's get them back and get these bagged. Well, we went back and got a bag there at the truck there, but I tell you, this is one heck of a find. Just for out walking your dogs along a railway track here and finding a huge flush of mushrooms. This is excellent, excellent. I'm gonna have a really good look around before I leave, see if there's anything I missed. But yeah, that's pretty cool for just strolling around with your dog. So right now we're gonna bag those and move on. And I'm gonna pick up this little pile that I left behind before, throw them in the bag as well, and grab those. Well, that is definitely cool. Go for like a half-an-hour walk with the girls just to stretch their legs and such. Get a big bag of BOLETE buttons. This is great. That's a really good find. I mean, I know I've come down this area for boletes before, but there's none in the spots that they normally come up for me. But down the way a little bit, there was that big flush. So cool. So we're just gonna head back to the truck and the girls and take off somewhere. So that was great. Ciao for now. Well, take a good look at this, everyone. Yeah, because Angel's going in to get her hair cut today. Yeah, she's gonna look gorgeous again. I mean, she looked gorgeous anyway, but she's gonna look clean and fresh and gorgeous. So let's get on with that. And there she is, there she is. She's finished trimmed. She's finished her trim, her day at the spa. It was her turn today. I just couldn't put up with all her hair everywhere all the time anymore. Wow, Angel, look at you. Look at your face. Look at that, yeah. Yeah, aren't you cute? So we got two clean girls. Two clean girls. Yeah. Fresh and clean and no caffeine. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay, move over. Let me in. We got to take off here, okay? So there they are, all cleaned up a bit, mostly. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? Look at them. Look at how small some of them are. Look at how tiny they are. Little buttons. Yeah, those are wonderful. Yeah, that's quite the haul for just like a half an hour kind of thing. Yeah. But basically, I've never had boletes fresh cooked up like that. I've always, for some reason, it seems the best to slice them up and dry them for later kind of thing. They're the ones that a lot of people dehydrate for later use kind of thing. So I've never had them fresh. So a lot of those little buttons, I'm actually going to cook them up fresh and see what they're like, because never had them before. The larger ones, I'll slice them for dehydrating and that. But that's quite the haul. Not a bad afternoon. Not a bad afternoon, eh? Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Ciao. So there we go. I took most of the buttons, not all of them, but most of them. And the larger ones you can see I've cut in half there. And then a lot of the other smaller ones, I just left them whole just because they're just small. So there we go. That's them there. And what I've left behind is the larger chunks and that. I'm going to take those and fix them up and slice them and dehydrate those for later on, because I think I got enough here as it is. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do another dish of green beans and Brussels sprouts, because I just love them. And we're going to throw in some roasted garlic as well. So we're going to cook up those, saute these down, see what they're like. test them out, check them out, and then we're going to add it all into the green bean and Brussels thing there. All right, let's get on with that then. There we go. Let's just start moving these around. I guess it's a little too early, but got to move them around as you go anyway. And I know boletes have a lot of water in them, so there's going to be a lot of water in them. Yep. Let's just keep moving them around a bit. Maybe at this point we can just shake them up a little bit like that, eh? That's even better. Yeah, that's better. Just do that a little bit. Yep. Yeah, a lot of moisture coming out of those things now. I don't know if you can see it well, but they have a lot of water content. It's just coming out and evaporating right away from the heat. Yeah. So we still got a ways to go. We've got to get all that moisture out until they kind of dry out and they start to squeak in the pan, and then they'll be ready. Yeah. So let's just keep working on those. There we go. So there we go. All the water is rendered out of them, and they're starting to firm up real nice. And they're starting to squeak a little in the pan. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're squeaking when I move them. Anyway, yeah, that tells me they're pretty much done. Pretty much well done. Yeah, there we go. So now, just spread them out a little bit. I'm going to turn the heat right off at the moment while I do my other stuff. And so with these now, all I'm going to do is hit that just with a pinch of salt, just to bring the flavors out better, like always. I'm going to throw a little bit of pepper, not too much, just to add some flavor to that. And then I'm just going to add a tiny pinch of butter, not so it doesn't flavor it, it just gets just a little tiny bit of butter coating on it. So we're just going to move these around and get all the salt and pepper and butter mixed all around the mushrooms, and keep them in the hot pan for a bit while we do that, so they dry out more and they become just perfect. Perfecto. There we go. So I'm going to turn the heat back on again a bit. Do this a little bit more now till they're ready. Okay, well that was about a minute and a half, and they're just right, and all the flavors are blended in together and stuff like that. There we go, yeah. Turn the heat, oops, turn the heat right off there, and just let them sit in the warm pan for now. I'm going to put them onto the side here and get ready for the rest of the stuff, but right now I gotta try this out. I gotta try this out. Those are a nice, really tasty little mushroom. Kind of like store-bought in a way, only better, much better. Okay, let's get on with the rest of this and boil up our vegetables. There we go. Okay, when those are ready, we'll mix everything together. Okay, these greens are done. The beans and Brussels, they are done. Turn the heat off. 5 minutes maximum to boil these up. That's all it takes. Let's pour the water off now. There we go. I always save the vegetable water for later. Cool it down and drink it. Drink it. Okay, next step right here. Let's do this. Okay, first things first, a little bit of salt. Oh, just a little bit of pepper. Don't need a lot of it. There we go. And I'm going to throw in a hunk of butter. Melt that down into those things and blend it all up. Let it melt first and then blend it all up and mix everything else in there. So let's get that doing. Okay, that butter's all melted through there real nicely. So let's get this other stuff going. There's the roasted garlic. The roasted garlic was roasted in butter too, so there's some more melted butter there. There we go. And We are going to now take all our BOLETE mushrooms and drop those in there. There we go. There we go. And now we just mix all this up and blend it all together. And first we just want to put it over a very, very low heat while we mix it all together and blend all the flavors and ingredients together. Like, yeah. Warm up the pot real good so it's got a nice heat to the dish. Some of the stuff tended to cool down in between. Okay, that tends to seem to be really hot and steamy there, so let's plate this. Let's plate this. Whoops. Not enough room, not enough room. There we go. I suppose we can turn the heat off. And there we are. Look at that beautiful, beautiful meal of Brussels and beans and BOLETE mushrooms. That is fantastic. That is going to be so, so very delicious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very nice dish. Very nice mushroom. Very good. Not as great as the chanterelles and other ones, but very, very fine mushroom. Very nice. I would do them again fresh like this, cook them fresh again, over and over again. Very, very nice mushroom. Really good texture, really good flavor, everything. Wow, that's great. I'm really liking this stuff. A lot of protein in there from the mushroom too. So there we have it. Beans and Brussels sprouts and BOLETE mushroom featuring roasted garlic. A whole bowl of my favorite foods. Wow, this is great. This is great. I'll definitely be eating more of these mushrooms as they come up, and possibly drying only half of them or something. Very, very good. Very good. All right, well, that was our day today, kind of thing. So we'll just catch you in the next video, all right? Because I'm really enjoying these.